In the early 1950s, the movie Cage started its casting process. For the pivotal role of Marie Allen, a naive young woman sent to prison, Eleanor Parker was chosen. Her emotional range and vulnerability caught the eye of the casting directors. Opposite Parker, Sam Wanamaker was cast as Warden Wharton after demonstrating a stern yet compassionate demeanor during auditions. Casting for the role of Elvira Powell, a hardened career criminal, went to Hope Emerson. Emerson's imposing physique and intense presence made her an ideal fit. Her chemistry test with Parker solidified her selection, as their on-screen dynamic proved electric. Selecting the role of Kitty Stark, a manipulative inmate, required someone with cunning and allure. Garde embodied these traits perfectly, securing the part. Her ability to balance charm and ruthlessness was a crucial addition to the ensemble. For the role of Evelyn Harper, a sympathetic inmate, Jan Sterling was cast. Her natural warmth and empathy shone through during auditions, making her the perfect choice for the part. As the filming progressed, the cast chemistry became evident, with each actor bringing their unique strengths to the screen. The ensemble's collective performance elevated the material, resulting in a powerful and enduring film.
I'm too dumb to be a booster.
Some dames got more talent than others.
But I gotta have some trait if I ever get out of here.
In the late 1940s, director John Cromwell approached the story of Caged with a clear vision. He aimed to expose the harsh realities of the prison system, particularly for women. Cromwell was known for his ability to delve into social issues, and this film was no exception. His creative influences were drawn from the era's growing awareness of social justice. The director's style was characterized by a straightforward and honest depiction of reality. He believed in the power of cinema to bring about change, and often tackled subjects that were considered taboo at the time. Collaboration was key to Cromwell's approach. He worked closely with the cast and crew, fostering an environment that encouraged creativity and open dialogue. This can be seen in the film's powerful performances, particularly from Eleanor Parker, who played the lead role of Marie Allen. Cromwell's direction guided Parker to deliver a nuanced portrayal of a woman's descent into the harsh world of prison life. The director's vision was not just about the narrative, but also about the emotional journey of the characters. He wanted the audience to feel the weight of the system, the hope, the despair, and the resilience of the human spirit. The film's visual style was also a testament to Cromwell's direction. The stark prison setting was contrasted with the characters' emotional turmoil, creating a powerful visual narrative. The use of shadows and light, the confined spaces, and the cold color palette all contributed to the film's overall impact. Cromwell's approach to Caged was a reflection of his commitment to social realism and his belief in the power of cinema for social change. His collaboration with the cast and crew, his creative influences, and his unique style all came together to create this classic film. In 1950, the movie Cage showcased a variety of roles, but Eleanor Parker's portrayal of a naive young woman turned hardened convict stood out as a favorite for many. This classic film also featured Hollywood legend Agnes Moorehead, whose powerful performance left a lasting impression. Did you know that Caged was one of the first films to realistically depict the women's prison system? There are many surprising and intriguing facts coming up, so stay tuned. Perhaps you have a favorite scene or a personal experience related to this movie that you cherish. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Now, let's talk about the actors in Caged. Which character did you find most compelling, and why? Was it the stern warden played by Hope Emerson, or maybe the cunning inmate played by Garde? Or did you find yourself drawn to the plight of the young and vulnerable protagonist brought to life by Eleanor Parker? And what about Agnes Moorehead's portrayal of the Matron? Her performance was a true testament to her range as an actress, and it added a layer of depth to the film that might have otherwise been missing. Caged is a classic in every sense of the word, and its impact on the world of cinema is still felt today. So, whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer to this timeless film, there's always something new to discover.
Sit down, Marie.
In the early 1950s, the movie Cage showcased a unique perspective in the world of film noir. The set design played a significant role in creating the intense and claustrophobic atmosphere essential to the story. The film was primarily shot on sound stages, allowing the production team to meticulously craft each scene. The prison setting was vividly recreated with cell blocks, mess halls, and administrative offices. To enhance realism, the art department incorporated metal bars, cold concrete, and dull, drab colors. The stark contrast between the confined spaces and the limited natural light added to the sense of entrapment and despair experienced by the characters. Despite being primarily studio-bound, the production faced logistical challenges. Organizing the large cast and crew within the confined spaces required careful planning and coordination. Additionally, maintaining continuity across multiple takes was crucial, especially when filming scenes involving numerous inmates. Although Cage was not known for pioneering new technologies, the film did employ innovative techniques in its editing. The quick cuts and cross-cutting between scenes heightened the tension and drama, making the narrative more engaging. The editing process also helped establish the passage of time as the story unfolded over several months. One notable aspect of Caged was its groundbreaking representation of women in a typically male-dominated genre. The film focused on the female experience within the criminal justice system, offering a fresh take on the traditional film noir formula. This innovative approach resonated with audiences, contributing to the movie's enduring legacy.
Yeah, I'd walk a mile for a cigarette if they'd let me.
In 1950, a groundbreaking film called Caged made its debut, shedding light on the harsh realities of women's prisons. The movie follows the story of a young woman named Marie Allen, played by Eleanor Parker, who is sent to prison for refusing to name the person who was with her during a robbery in which her husband was killed. The film takes an unflinching look at the brutal treatment and corruption within the prison system. It exposes the harsh conditions that inmates are subjected to, including overcrowding, poor sanitation, and the use of solitary confinement as a form of punishment. The movie also highlights the power dynamics between the guards and inmates, with the guards often abusing their power and engaging in sadistic behavior. Eleanor Parker's portrayal of Marie Allen is a standout performance. She captures the vulnerability and resilience of a woman who is trying to maintain her dignity and humanity in the face of dehumanizing circumstances. The film also features notable performances from Agnes Moorehead, who plays the ruthless and manipulative prison warden, and Hope Emerson, who plays the sadistic and brutal prison guard. Emma. Cage was directed by John Cromwell, who is known for his work in film noir and women's pictures. The film's screenplay was written by Virginia Kellogg, who drew from her own experiences working in a women's prison to create a realistic and gritty portrayal of life behind bars. The film was a critical and commercial success, and it went on to receive 4 Academy Award nominations, including Best Actress for Eleanor Parker and Best Supporting Actress for Hope Emerson. It is considered a classic of the women's prison genre and a powerful examination of the criminal justice system. Cage remains relevant today as a commentary on the treatment of women in the criminal justice system. It highlights the ways in which women are often subjected to harsher treatment and more punitive measures than their male counterparts. The film serves as a reminder of the importance of addressing the systemic issues within the criminal justice system and working towards a more just and equitable society.
Tell him Evelyn Harper.
Yes, ma'am.
We're sort of distant.
The creation of a film score and soundtrack is a crucial aspect of storytelling, and the 1950 movie Caged is no exception. The music in this classic complements the narrative and emotional tone, enhancing the viewer's experience. Composer Miklos Rasa played a significant role in crafting the film's score. Known for his work in dramas and thrillers, Rasa's music added depth and intensity to Caged. He had a knack for creating music that mirrored the characters' emotions, making the audience feel more connected to them. One of the main themes in Caged is the struggle of the protagonist, Marie Allen, played by Eleanor Parker. Rasa's score accentuates her journey from a naive young woman to a hardened prisoner. The music reflects her resilience and determination, even in the face of adversity. The soundtrack also includes several popular songs of the era, which further immerse the audience in the film's setting. These songs not only provide a sense of time and place, but also serve as a contrast to the harsh realities of prison life depicted in the movie. Interestingly, Rasa's score for Caged was initially criticized for being too dramatic. However, over time, it has been recognized for its ability to heighten the film's emotional impact. The music's power lies in its subtlety, subtly guiding the audience's emotions without overpowering the narrative. In conclusion, the creation of the score and soundtrack for Cage was a collaborative effort between composer Miklos Rasa and the film's creators. The music's ability to complement the narrative and emotional tone of the film has made it an enduring part of this classic's legacy.
Try to keep busy. It's important.
In 1950, Eleanor Parker received her first of 3 Oscar nominations for Best Actress in the movie Caged. This film also marked the debut of Joyce Newhart. Interestingly, when offered a role in this classic, Bette Davis declined, expressing her disinterest in making a Dyke movie. The film delves into themes and stories that evidently piqued Parker's and Newhart's interest, offering audiences a compelling and thought-provoking experience. The movie's impact and thespian prowess continue to resonate, demonstrating the enduring appeal of well-crafted stories and powerful performances. Will you step in and discover the intrigue that lies within this show? The choice is yours.
Like a weed, you'll still be pulling dead time next Christmas. Keep your big flapper shut.
Pair's giving it to you straight. Ain't you paid the honest...
In Caged, a groundbreaking women's prison drama, one iconic scene occurs early on. New inmate Marie Allen, played by Eleanor Parker, is strip-searched upon arrival. The harsh lighting and tight framing of the shot create a sense of vulnerability and unease. Parker's raw, emotional performance resonates deeply as she portrays both fear and defiance. Director John Cromwell uses this scene to establish the power dynamics within the prison system. He once stated, "It's about the loss of identity, the stripping away of dignity." I wanted the audience to feel Marie's humiliation and anger. Later, a dramatic confrontation between Marie and the cruel matron, played by Hope Emerson, leaves a lasting impact. The two women face off in the mess hall, with tensions running high. Cinematographer Carl Guthrie uses low-angle shots to emphasize their height difference, further highlighting the power struggle. Emerson's menacing performance is palpable. She once commented, "I wanted to make the audience feel the weight of her presence, the coldness in her eyes." This scene solidifies the matron as a formidable antagonist and sets the stage for the rest of the film. These iconic scenes serve to critique the harsh realities of the prison system, particularly for women. They remain powerful and thought-provoking over 6 decades after the film's release. In the film Caged, released in 1950, Eleanor Parker received a Best Actress Oscar nomination for portraying a laboring inmate. She was not the first actress to earn such a nomination for depicting labor or childbirth, as Louise Reiner had been nominated for The Good Earth in 1937. Parker's performance was highly regarded, and she was one of 19 actresses to receive this honor for such a role. Interestingly, Joan Crawford, who was under contract with Warner Brothers during the filming of Caged, declined a major role in the movie. Eleanor Parker, who played a 19-year-old at the beginning of the movie, was actually 27 years old during filming. Her youthful appearance and exceptional acting skills contributed to her memorable performance in this classic.
Teeth sound. Lung tap sound.
Released in 1950, Caged made a significant cultural and social impact, resonating with audiences and influencing pop culture. The film fearlessly delved into discussions on women's rights, criminal justice, and social reform, eliciting strong reactions from viewers. Depicting the harsh realities of women's prisons, the movie exposed the audience to the plight of incarcerated women, their struggles, and the societal factors contributing to their predicaments. By shedding light on these issues, Caged sparked important conversations about the treatment of women in the criminal justice system. The film's influence extended to pop culture, inspiring various forms of media. Its raw and realistic portrayal of prison life served as a template for future productions, both in film and television. Moreover, the movie's compelling characters and gripping storyline left an indelible mark on audiences, who found themselves deeply invested in the lives of the inmates. Caged also contributed to the broader cultural conversation on relevant social themes. The movie challenged traditional gender roles and expectations, showcasing strong and resilient female characters who refused to be victims of their circumstances. By empowering these women, the film encouraged its audience to question and reevaluate societal norms. In essence, Caged resonated with audiences by offering a powerful and thought-provoking exploration of women's rights, criminal justice, and social reform. Its influence on pop culture and contribution to discussions on relevant social themes make it a significant cultural artifact of its time. This classic film continues to inspire and challenge viewers, leaving a lasting impact on all who experience its story. In the world of cinema, Cage stands out as a classic film that features an impressive cast of accomplished actresses. Among them are several Oscar nominees, including Eleanor Parker, Agnes Moorehead, Hope Emerson, Jan Sterling, Ellen Corby, and Jane Darwell, who won an Academy Award for her role in The Grapes of Wrath. Hope Emerson received her only Oscar nomination for her performance in Caged, showcasing her versatile acting skills. The film's success can be attributed to the influence of Fox's The Snake Pit, which depicted the struggles of women in mental institutions and was a box office hit. Warner Brothers was inspired to produce Cage due to the success of The Snake Pit, which had earned over $4 million at the box office. The film explores the harrowing experiences of women in prison, highlighting the challenges they face and the injustices they endure. Overall, Caged is a powerful and enduring film that resonates with audiences to this day, thanks in part to its talented cast and thought-provoking subject matter.
Who said anything about firing her?
Why fire a political appointee just because of a...
Released in 1950, the movie Caged received considerable critical acclaim for its daring and provocative portrayal of a woman's experience in prison. The film's exploration of the harsh realities of the criminal justice system was considered groundbreaking for its time. Notable critics took notice of the movie's innovative approach. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times praised the film's uncompromisingly grim and realistic depiction of life behind bars. Similarly, Variety's review highlighted the movie's grim authenticity and superb performances. Audiences were also captivated by the movie's raw and emotional storytelling. The film's portrayal of the brutal treatment of female inmates and the corrupting influence of the prison system resonated with viewers. Cage received one Academy Award nomination for Eleanor Parker's powerful performance as the film's lead character, Marie Allen. Although Parker did not win the award, her nomination was a testament to the movie's impact and the recognition of her exceptional acting skills. These accolades are significant for those involved in the film, as they highlight the movie's cultural importance and the lasting impact it has had on the industry. The nomination for Parker's performance underscores the film's commitment to showcasing strong and complex female characters, a theme that remains relevant today. Moreover, the critical reception of Caged helped to establish the prison genre as a viable and important category in American cinema. The movie's exploration of the criminal justice system and its impact on individuals and society continues to resonate with audiences and inspire filmmakers to this day. In Caged, Jan Sterling delivered a breakout performance, marking just the fourth film in her career. Her role was carefully crafted, with Sterling deciding that her character would be the convict content in prison. Meanwhile, Eleanor Parker's riveting portrayal earned her a Best Actress Oscar nomination, standing out as the only one in the category not associated with a Best Picture nominee that year.
The anti-stuff.
You'll still do what I pay you to do.
Them days are over. Hey, girl.
In the late 1940s, director John Cromwell was working on a groundbreaking film that would shed light on the harsh realities of women's prisons. This classic, titled Caged, would become a milestone in the genre, offering a chilling portrayal of the criminal justice system's impact on incarcerated women. Eager to bring authenticity to the project, Cromwell and his team sought out the expertise of a former inmate, Barber Graham. Graham, who had served time in a women's prison, provided invaluable insights into the lives of the characters and the nuances of their experiences. Her collaboration would lend a sense of realism that reverberates throughout the film. As production began, the cast and crew were struck by the intense dedication of actress Eleanor Parker, who portrayed the lead role of Marie Allen. Known for her transformative performances, Parker dove headfirst into the part, undergoing a dramatic physical transformation to embody the character's vulnerability and resilience. Behind the scenes, tensions ran high as the crew navigated the challenges of filming in a real prison. The stark, oppressive environment took a toll on the actors, who found themselves profoundly affected by the claustrophobic atmosphere. Despite these difficulties, the cast and crew persevered, driven by a shared commitment to telling this powerful story. One particularly memorable moment occurred during the filming of a pivotal scene, in which Marie Allen's character confronts a corrupt prison official. As the cameras rolled, actress Parker's intense performance left both her co-stars and the crew members in awe, capturing the raw emotion and defiance of a woman pushed to her limits. As Cage neared completion, the cast and crew knew they had created something special, The film would go on to receive critical acclaim, earning Eleanor Parker an Academy Award nomination for her riveting performance. To this day, Caged remains a compelling testament to the resilience of the human spirit, offering a chilling glimpse into the world of women's prisons and the indomitable will of those who inhabit them.
Yeah. I know it's difficult to start over again, but
From now on, what's in it for me is all that...
In the early 1950s, the movie Caged dared to shed light on the harsh reality of women's prisons. This groundbreaking film offered a startlingly authentic portrayal of the time, making a compelling case that the cold and impersonal treatment of incarcerated women by the American penal system was a significant factor in the ongoing issue of recidivism. Initially, the film was known as The Big Cage and was set to feature Hollywood legends Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. However, the final version of the script took a different direction, ultimately becoming the last film for actress Grace Hayes. Grace Hayes' role in Caged marked the end of her film career, making this movie a poignant farewell to her fans. The film's raw and unapologetic depiction of the prison system left a lasting impression on audiences, prompting discussions about the need for reform and compassion in dealing with incarcerated women. Caged remains a classic example of early 1950s cinema that dared to challenge societal norms and confront the darker side of the American penal system. The film's impact continues to resonate today, as it serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle to balance justice, rehabilitation, and humanity within the prison system. Caged, a 1950 film, left an indelible mark on cinema history. This classic dared to delve into the harsh realities of women's prisons, a theme rarely explored at the time. Its unflinching portrayal of brutality, corruption, and the resilience of the human spirit resonated deeply with audiences. The movie is often hailed as a pioneer in the prison film genre. It paved the way for future films like The Birdman of Alcatraz and Cool Hand Luke, which further scrutinized the penal system. Caged's influence extended beyond its genre too. Its exploration of female criminality and societal expectations mirrored themes in later films such as Thelma and Louise and Orange is the New Black. Eleanor Parker's powerful performance as a naive young woman transformed by her prison sentence also set a precedent. Her character's arc from innocence to hardened inmate became a trope in later films, seen in stars like Susan Sarandon in Thelma and Louise and Taylor Schilling in Orange is the New Black. Moreover, Caged sparked conversations about the treatment of women in the penal system. It highlighted the harsh conditions and abuse that women prisoners often faced, leading to increased scrutiny and reform efforts. In essence, Caged was more than just a film. It was a catalyst for change, inspiring future filmmakers and leaving a lasting legacy in the world of cinema.
I'd like to speak to Dr. Saunders. What? I can't hear you.
In Caged, the final film of June Whipple's career, we witness a shocking moment when the character of Eleanor Parker, a female convict, has her blonde hair buzzed off to the scalp. This extreme transformation underscores the harsh reality of life inside prison walls. As the story unfolds, we learn that Marie, one of the inmates, receives a meager pay of 6 cents per day for her time served. When she leaves prison, this amounts to a mere $30.12, which is equivalent to $383.37 in 2024. A stark reminder of the financial toll of incarceration. Despite the challenges they face, the women in Caged display resilience and determination. Even after losing her hair, Parker's character continues to fight for her dignity and freedom, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. The film serves as a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to endure in the face of adversity. In an early instance of product placement, Snickers, Mason Mints, and Lifesavers can be spotted in a drawer in Eleanor Parker's character's room. Interestingly, Parker also starred in the radio adaptation of Caged, which was part of NBC Radio's anthology series, Screen Director's Playhouse. The film had working titles of Locked In and The Cage, giving a glimpse into its original concept. With its intriguing use of product placement and captivating performances, this classic film continues to resonate with audiences today.
If I said no to Kitty, I'm sure not going to say yes to you. She's a cute...
Pregnancy didn't stop Eleanor Parker from completing 2 films back-to-back, including Caged. Interestingly, she began filming Caged while pregnant with her daughter Sharon, who she had already conceived before starting the movie. Parker completed filming 3 Secrets 4 months pregnant. Cage was a groundbreaking film, aiming to reform women's prisons, similar to how I Am a Fugitive from a Chain Gang led to prison reform in 6 states. The movie story and screenplay were penned by Virginia Kellogg and Bernard C. Schoenfeld, earning them an Oscar nomination. Kellogg spent months researching at prisons around the country, and was even briefly incarcerated for authenticity. The result is a script filled with prison slang and details of prison life, such as the caste system and daily tedium. For instance, Elvira's bribes of 100 to Harper would be equivalent to about 12 Haiti in 2024, highlighting the harsh reality of prison life during that era. Kellogg's well-researched story and screenplay left a lasting impact on audiences and the film industry.
Then the elevators would be over there.
Yeah.
In the 1950 film Caged, a shocking and tragic fact is associated with its leading actress, Eleanor Parker. Parker, who played the role of a young woman sent to prison, was not even aware that the movie was about female incarceration until she arrived on set for the first day of filming. This revelation came as a complete surprise to her, and it was only then that she learned about the storyline and her character's journey. Despite this unexpected turn of events, Parker delivered a powerful and compelling performance, earning her a 3rd Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. This classic film remains a significant contribution to the prison drama genre, showcasing the harsh realities of the criminal justice system and the resilience of the human spirit.
They'd left me.
I was just thinking.
Quit bragging.
It's all the judge's fault I'm here. When
Did Cage leave a lasting impression on you? This classic movie from the 1950s is known for its powerful portrayal of the criminal justice system's impact on women. We'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this groundbreaking film. How did Cage affect your perspective on cinema? Did it inspire you or challenge your beliefs in any way? Share your thoughts with us and our community of film enthusiasts. Whether you were deeply moved by the film's storyline or found it thought-provoking, we'd love to hear from you. Your engagement through likes, shares, and subscriptions helps us continue our exploration of timeless cinema. So, don't be shy. Let us know how Caged has left its mark on you. Your contribution will surely enrich our discussion and inspire others to share their own experiences. Let's keep the conversation going.
Pipe the new fish. Get a load of Elvira Powell.
Oh, girl.